What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com here with a brand new video. Today we are looking at the Nike Air Max 90 Infrared Retro for 2020, also known as the Air Max 3 Radiant Red. So back in the day, back in 1990, these were referred to as the Air Max 3. There have been, I went in, I went into it with someone online because I don't recall there ever being an Air Max 3 on the box. But I was 100% disproven. I know someone had posted on the kids boxes, at least on the kids boxes, it said Air Max 3. So these are the Air Max 3. And the colorway was Radiant Red, even though it's pretty much on point with infrared. So anyhow, this is one of my all-time favorite shoes. Probably around, I'd say about top 5, top 10 at least, all-time favorite shoes. Every release that comes out, I make sure to get a pair, at least one pair. This pair was a minimum double up for me. And let me tell you, well worth it. I was able to double up at retail, so I didn't have to pay any resale prices. But Nike really knocked it out of the park with these. This is the definitive retro. I don't care what anybody else tries to tell me. This is the definitive retro of this shoe in this colorway. And all the OG colorways came back pretty much on this shoe, almost all of them. We also got the OG box. This is actually the laser blues are in this. I picked these up as well, but this is the box for the laser blues. The other boxes I have in stored away, but I wear these all the time. Like, this is my go-to shoe. It's so comfortable that I mainly wear this shoe most of the time. See that, I'm constantly wearing them. And this is since they released. So we're talking, several months of wear, day in and day out. And they still look good. I mean, I'm not doing yard work in them, but I don't necessarily baby them. So as far as sizing goes, whatever you wear in any Air Max shoe, pick up in these. That's the go-to. I usually wear size 13, and that's what I went with in these. As far as cushioning goes, these have really good firm cushioning. It's got the give that you need, but it's not super spongy. But it's comfortable. I mean, I really find these to be very comfortable for myself. They have, for the first time, supposedly 4-foot air in this shoe, in the retro. I mean, the OGs had it, but this is the first time in a retro. Now, the only thing that I found lacking in this shoe, or the only downside in this shoe is that I find it to be very heavy. And the 2003 Air Max 90, Air Max 3, Air Max 90 Infrared Retro, that one was really light. That was actually as far as like the lightness, that's my favorite. But they had different air units in that shoe. They had the OG air units. I find these updated air units to be heavier. That's just me. But other than that, Nike knocked it out of the park with these, in my opinion. Got the OG mesh. It just, makes me feel like I'm a kid again. And I've told this story many times, but I'll tell it again. Back in the day when these originally released, I wanted them. And so I picked them up off the shelf, and I tried to talk down about them to my mother, thinking that the reverse psychology, she would want to buy them for me because she did that in the past. But these were so expensive, she wouldn't do it. So I didn't get them, but I've owned a lot of pairs of these over the years. And of course, they come in OG box. And you get the OG hang tag with these, which was an amazing touch. These arch supports, which have already been reported, are like a joke. the previous ones that have had the arch supports, I think 2010, I don't remember having them in there. 2005, I believe they did come with it. And 2003, they came with it. So anyhow, that's this part of the video. Next part, I'm going to show you what they look like on feet. All right, everyone, got to see what they look like on feet. Once again, salute to Nike. The only disappointment I've had so far with the Air Max 3 is what they did to the lime spruce. They basically gave us the JD Sports Retro. They gave us the JD Sports release in OG form, meaning they got the shape right, the box right, all the accessories right, but they gave us the color blocking from the JD Sports release. Whereas they didn't have black here like the original. They had the teal, or they had the spruce on the right here, and then they had the colored air unit. I do not know what possessed them to do that, but I will eventually pick those up anyway, just because I love that colorway. But I was very disappointed on that one. But anyhow, for this release, knocked it out the park. So I'm extremely happy with these. I may even have to triple up because I'm wearing these all the time. So I think it's worth it. Anyhow, any questions, concerns, comments, feel free to drop me a line. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.